Hello everybody and welcome back to Pumpkin Days, where clearly been doing thumbnails, look. Because I'm all back to front. There we are. Got some eggs to pick up today. There we are. Thank you Tristfallen, thank you Maple. Ixius, did you poop somewhere again? I don't know what you do really. Okay, so it looks like it's a day where I need to water stuff again. And, yes, I remember I had to put I think these are watermelons and I had to put them in the wrong place. We're on the 26th of summer now. And, as you can see, some of the stuff has not grown. However, I have two big plots here, right? Okay. One of my big plots is full of, Pickaxe, I think it's called. And the other one of my big plots is full of lentils. Now, they grow all year round, so it's fine. If they're a couple of days behind, really doesn't matter. I'll still get my money for them all. Mushrooms, I have no idea. I just planted them for an experiment. And I think these might be watermelons, so I may lose those. I've had some people in the comments say that their pineapples, even when they did water them correctly, their pineapples just didn't work anyway. Oops. I don't really mind too much. It's cool by me. So whatever these are they coffee? Not sure what they are, but they are apparently ripe now. So let's just unequip my watering can and see what comes off there. Tomatolons. Oh, they're already ready. But they were fast. They were super fast. Well, well, well. At least I think they were super fast. I don't know. I didn't get them that long ago, I don't think. Now, if I turn one into a tomatolon seed, I'm just going to have a check on the seasons and things. So any season except winter. So I can grow these all the way through the fall. So I can do a big old patch of tomatolons. Okay, so tomatolons sell for 50 gold again. So same as the Pickaxe, really. So I don't know whether there's a particularly good reason for doing tomatolons instead of Pickaxe. They both seem to grow pretty well. What are these then? I've got watermelon. I have coffee. I'm glad I managed to get the coffee. And apparently people are telling me that the market in Pumpkin Vale is where I need to go to get barley. Now, whether I have enough time left to grow barley, I am not certain. But it would be nice, even if I just had a piece of barley in my chest ready for next year, whenever it grows, that would be ace. That would be fantastical. So yeah, I would like that to be a thing. So I'm just gonna, obviously the coffee will probably die at the end of the year. The pineapples, it'll be a miracle if they grow, but we'll see. I'm not worried. This is a laid-back game, and I'm a laid-back She-Lab, okay? It's fine. People telling me these are dead. No, dead is not what this looks like. This is wilted, okay? Wilted and dead is different. These might still be okay. I'm going to water every tree every day, because I just don't know what the deal is with trees. So we're just going to water them all. Even if it means the durability on my watering can goes down, blah, 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 blah. I do need another well at some point. Got all this money, and a well only costs like 250. So I really should just get one so I don't have to run all the way around the farm just to fill up my watering can. But yeah, I'm gonna water them because no one can tell me what counts as not needing to be watered. I think that tree there, I think that one's a whole one because I believe that one... No, you can still see the dirt underneath it. So they're saying, they said water until you can't see the dirt underneath it, but you can with that one. So I'll water in them all. Every day. Every day, and then maybe I'll get some fruit. You never know. I would love to show you guys just picking some fruit off a fruit tree. That would be amazing. But it might be something that maybe will, because apparently trees are still a tiny bit buggy in here, so it might have to wait till a later release. For it to properly show up. We'll see how it goes. It might be alright. As long as I know, right, the main thing is, as long as I know it's not my fault, then that's fine. Or it's at least ambiguous that it might have been my fault, but it might not be my fault. Then I'm okay. If it's all my fault, then I feel a bit sad. Right, so we've got some seeds over here. And we got some honey in my honey hive. I could do with making another honey hive, I think, because getting some more honey each day would be great. I can have a big old... That's one thing I think I will eventually try and do, just fill up a load of honey in one of my plots. Because you don't really have to do much, you just have to keep the flowers there. The flowers will stay pretty much until winter time, I imagine. So you just plant a little 3x3 or 2x2 or whatever you want to do of flowers around your beehives. And then just let them do their magic. So that's fine. Alright then, so I've watered everything, including all the trees. We have not fed Ixius at all yet, because I don't have the right trough. Now, did I buy the right trough? I did. But did I buy anything to feed Ixius? No. So I'm going to put the big trough outside the barn, I think. Just going to put that about there, I think. Apparently some of the stuff with my chests as well was a bug that the devs are going to look into for me. Because they're lovely. They take all my advice on board. They're so nice. Oh, I can put the feed in there. Is that fodder? Oh, I did buy some fodder. Right. Ixius, you can eat today. How good is that? I'm so sorry. I'm such a bad person. There's the chickens. We'll go brush them as well. It's just fallen. And where's Maple gone? Maple, come here. There you go. Yeah. You're the best. Okay, so then I have to unequip it and then pet them all with my hand. What happens when I try and pet you, Ixius? Oh, I just pat you, that's fine. Then try and pick you up. Imagine trying to pick up a full-grown pig. Oh, by the way, as well, one thing I did notice, in case I may have mentioned it, I may not have. When I picked up Tristfallen, he was actually a cheaper, and I know real Tristfallen's a guy, I think, so, like, well, I know. So that's why sometimes the chicken, although the chicken is female, Tristfallen is male, okay? So it's confusing. But anyway, it was a baby chicken. That's why I had to wait for them to grow up. And Maple was bought as a fully fledged adult chicken, which is why I got eggs from the very first day. So that's something to look out for. If you want to get eggs fast, then you need to go for the fully fledged chickens. No more feed. I could do with going to buy some then, I guess. And Ixius has already eaten. She has already eaten all her stuff. All her fodder. Yum yum. Now there's no reason for me not to be picking up coconuts still. To make coconut water. It would be so good if the trees did produce lots and lots of nice fruit for me, because then I would be able to make that into fruit juice, and that would be so cool. And then I would be able to rock it through the mines. But rock it and also rocket, yeah, both would work there. And it would be really awesome. I don't even know what my task is at the moment. I mean, I guess I've done as much of my farming quota as I'm gonna be able to do. I did the sugarcane, I did the lentils, I did some of the pineapples. Couldn't do the blueberries, and I couldn't do the butter, but I did everything else. So we're gonna get a cow soon, and hopefully I'll be able to get all the things to do with that. And as I say, the reason I'm wanting barley is so I can try and do all the refining, all the sort of refining tools off of oh, what's their name? Duante. Off of Duante. My problem is I haven't played this in quite a long time, because I did a little batch of recordings before my ear got bad, and then put all of those up, and then haven't been back to the game for a little while, and there's been a tiny gap as well, so it's unfortunate, but this is what happens when bad things happen to your ears. What was I up here for? Feed, wrong shop. Oh, I might not be able to get any. They'll have to fight over it. Oh, that's okay. So how much have I got? 506. That's not enough for any new animals. Oh, I could get a calf if I could sell enough stuff. Can I sell anything? What can I sell? Well, I'll buy the chicken feed anyway. I need to buy that regardless. So let's like buy 10 of those. And then we'll see if there's anything that they will buy. Oh, they might buy my eggs actually. Well, it would definitely help if I could move this inventory like somewhere a bit more usable. They do buy that kind of item, but only for 5 each. Okay, maybe I could sell the honey to them as well. Oh yeah, they sell for 90 each and I've got 3 of them. Nice. Apparently there's more in the library about how beehives and things work, so I may need to pop in the library and check that out actually. But one thing that is really, really good about the library in general, do we have... We do have enough with the selling of honey to buy a calf. Yes. Oh, I could buy a bull as well. I don't know, like, you can't really milk a bull, can you? I don't know what gender the brown and white calf would be either. No, I'm getting the calf. Go to Dream Barn. And you will be Test Pilot Pete. To make up for the fact that Discord for some reason wasn't working properly earlier. There we go. You are a cow now, Test Pilot Pete. So I can buy like a few animals each day, which is quite cool. I've got plenty of fodder. I bought a bit of feed, so that's fine for now. That'll do. God, it's a lot of money to look after these guys. And I'm hoping that in the morning I might go to sleep pretty soon. I have kind of vowed to myself that I won't use as much stamina in trying to make hundreds of crops like this. And that I will, because it takes so long to plant and so long to harvest. So I think that keeping things more small scale will allow me more freedom to run around and do things. I think making money from something like honey, where you're getting 90 per square, yes, it's a big investment, but that would be pretty useful if I can get it to produce every day for a minimal amount of space of flowers. Then I could potentially... Hello! Oh, Test Pilot Pete, you look so skinny! You look such a skinny little scrawny little dude. Love it. So cute. But yeah, if I could do more things with things like beehives and animals and going to the mines and polishing up gems and things, that might be a little bit more lucrative than even planting flowers and things. I mean, flowers, you can get up to about 50 a square. However, these guys here, the lentils are great because I can make lentil soup out of them. They sell for 50 per one. So I have 1 piece of salt, 1 lentil, I make 50. These guys, straight up on their own, sell for 50 a piece. Right, and I get like 4 or 5 of them per square. I think the tomatolons I got quite a lot. So there's no point in me really growing anything except for tomatolons and well, other than farming quotas. But even with farming quotas, I think I could make more money ignoring the farming quota and just growing those, because apparently the only thing that matters in this game is your completion of the museum. It doesn't matter about the farming quotas, so I don't need to stress about them. Everyone's been saying just don't stress about them, and they're right. I don't need to. I'm just gonna sleep for a few hours, and then I'll water the farm. Oh, I haven't checked my TV much today. I need to do that. Sorry about that. It was remiss of me. Remiss of me. Nutmeg jam. All I ever learn is jam. I know how to make jam. Teach me interesting things like how to make watering cans and stuff. Okay, that's fine. Never mind. So Ixie has left me a present. People are saying get fertilizer as well. Get fertilizer and then just grow loads of the hybrid things. However, I don't know how to make fertilizer or how to get it. So I need to have a look around about that. And as I say, I also need to do things like get barley, get sugarcane, so that the recipes I'm getting about. Why can't I pick that up? You click on stuff to pick it up. Pretty sure. Oh, I know. I think it's a shovel, isn't it? Well, I have a golden shovel. For my shoveling activities. But yeah, can I craft like fertilizer or anything like that? Let's have a little check. A little muck check over here. Crafting bench. Is it only furniture? Plushies, storage, shelves, chairs, kitchen, couches and beds. So yeah, it's all kind of furniture stuff there. So I don't know where you would make fertilizer. Certainly not on the anvil, I wouldn't have thought. That's for wood. Maybe there's like a special processor for it. You never know. I really want to go and see Durante today. Really, really do. Oh, I need to sort all this out. Okay. I don't know what I've been doing. I think I was having trouble with my storage chests last time. So a lot of stuff went in that shouldn't have. I am wondering whether to sell the Pickaxe, the excess ones. I could do with money, I think, so I'm going to sell them. Except for 3. I'll sell those 40 and I will not sell the other 3. Reason being that if I sell 40 of them and I keep 3 and some terrible thing, some terrible accident happens, I'm going to sell that plushie too. I don't need plushies in my life. So these are all my seeds for fall, the zucchini and the cantaloupes and things and the potatoes. Oh, I did keep some potaro seeds anyway. Let's just make these into seeds. These 3. Seeds, seeds, seeds. Now I've got just a few in stock just in case I need them. And I'll do the same with tomatolons. Seeds, 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 seeds. These are great. They grow all year round. They give me a massively high yield. They are fantastic. But I've had to work hard to do the shipping quotas, at least, you know, a good amount of the shipping quota to get these particular crops. So I will try and do the quota for fall and see what else I get there. So it might just be that's the reason to do your shipping quotas, is you get these lovely hybrid seeds. They are so nice. So I've got coffee there. I think I want to make coffee seeds. Make about 9 of them. And yes, I know I have a seed maker, but that seed maker is not going to be too much use until I can split stacks a little more accurately. Now, I don't know, maybe that's already been looked at. Could have been. Or it might be in a patch coming up soon. I know that they're looking into that. I'm pretty sure I put more of the metals into this chest. And this chest seemed to be completely fixed, so I don't know if you did something to help with that or whether a reload was what helped. But whatever it is, thank you if that was you, Debs. Because it was a right pain. I'm just going to sort all this out. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. The thing stacking into the chest seems to be working a lot better now as well. Yeah, there's a lot. Oh, this is so much nicer. Yeah, it's already just feels nicer to do. So I'm guessing that some work has gone into this. Salt still stacks to 10 though. But then that might just be a developer decision. And I will stand by anything they decide. I might have an opinion on it, but I will stand by their right to keep it the same. Now then, the tomatodons. Ooh. What did I do with that then? Because I want to make sure that I've always got... Well, what did I made? I ploughed everything back in with the carrots. And on that score, I should water them. So I'm wondering if I should plough everything back in with tomatolons as well and make a load of money. Because with these, because they've got a longer growth cycle on them as well, I don't have to harvest and plant as often as I do with things that are like a 2-day plant and harvest. So they are much, much better in that regard. I just don't know. I might plant more in. Make sure I feed my animals as well. So the watermelons can all go. The black beans can all go. Do I need to keep a few seeds of that? I don't know. Ooh. Hard choices here. I mean, mint was good for like that mint tea. But there's other things that I can make now. Coffee can go. Or can it? No, it can't because I need to get coffee seeds. I can't sell anything unless I have the seeds of it. Camellia, I don't know if I've got the seeds for that either. However, the patarots are good. So patarots, I'll basically get 1,000 per 20. So that's great. If I could have 9 stacks of those, that would be enough for a horse. Just saying. Kangaroo paw, I may need more of that. Chicken eggs, I can always sell those. They're fine. Poop sack, I don't know what to do with that. As I say, I want to go see Duante. He should be open now though. Let's go and check out his store and see what I can buy off him for the money I have at the moment. I think the beehives are quite expensive. And I think the flowers that they rely on to grow will not grow in the winter. If I'm right. So what I may need to do in the winter when all the flowers die, I might need to just harvest a few of them to make sure I've got seeds as well. But come the winter, I want to just test if the flowers, you know, that have already grown stay or whether they just completely die. I imagine they'll completely die. I might just test it with one. And then I imagine I'm just going to go to the caves and just completely finish off the entire museum because I'm going to be like, haha, so many things. But to get that, I need the gem cutting station, which I'm hoping Duante will have for me now because we need to check the mail as well, by the way. I'll do it on the way back. Because I think at this point, I've shipped enough gems for it. We'll see. Oh no, I don't want to build. I don't want to build. It's fine. I don't care about my debt. There's nothing else to build except that big swanky house, which is completely cosmetic because I can build everything outside because it's the beach and it never, well, kind of does rain, but you know what I mean. It's lovely and nice warm weather. Oh, I can get a windmill now. Okay, I must have shipped enough sugarcane or something for that to be a thing. I can get a bee box for 400. It's almost a no-brainer to get that really early on. Guys, plant loads of flowers and just do an entire flower run. And you'll be fine. Just like do flowers and bee boxes and that's all you need to do. Have an entire field full of bee boxes. You just harvest them every day. Just plant the flowers in the spring and then just harvest the bee boxes every day. Get loads of money. However, what I'm not seeing is the one thing I came here for, which is the gem cutter. Crafting bench, kitchen, backpack, fish grill, bee box, TV, gem polishing station! Yay! It's 800 though. Rats. Need to sell some stuff. Will you sell? Oh, you don't buy in. However, I do have mushroom soups and things like that I could maybe sell for a few hundred over at the cafe. So, how much do I need? Oh, I need loads of money. What did I do with all my... Oh yeah, I bought a cow. Oh yeah. Alright, kangaroo paw. I want 9 seeds of it. Will you buy that though? No. Mushroom soup only sells for 20 as well. Sardonyx sells for 20 a piece. Coffee for 5. Black beans for 5. These guys sell for 50, and I would need to sell 10 for 500. I need to sell almost all of my tomatolons to get the gem cutter. But I would be able to because I've already got 4 seeds at home, okay? So how about we make another... So we've got 5 already, actually. How about we make... Alright, you're coming out of here. Come out of here. Out, 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 out. Leave. Gonna make 9 seeds. So I do have to balance the whole... Oh, I made 10. Well, I guess I'll have one left over. So I'm going to sell 15 of them. And that should be enough to get me my gem cutting station. Because you got to make money to get money. I don't know. You've got to speculate to accumulate. Sell all. Right, now I have 900. So that is enough for a gem cutting station. And I'm going to go and cut my gems. And I'm going to ship them all nice and cut. And we'll see what's the deal then. And then hopefully I'll get loads and loads of gems from the mines, because I'll keep going back over winter. And I'll just go and get loads of mushrooms and salt and make mushroom soup at home. And then go and do more mining. And then I can give all my gems to the museum. And then Jounce Corp will get their butts kicked. And then yay! That's my plan. Good plan. Yeah, good plan, G-Lab. So, but to do this, I need to buy the gem cutting station. I would like to buy a windmill eventually as well. It's a gem polishing station, sorry. I imagine it just does all of it though, yeah. I want to buy the storage shed at some point just so I know what a storage shed actually is. Whether it's just a place to put my boxes or whether it's like a giant inventory. I like to imagine it to be a giant inventory. Let me know in the comments if it's not, because I'll be really disappointed. Okay. Don't say you're a storage shed unless you're a giant inventory, okay? Right, so I am off to go and polish the sardonyx and see how that affects its value, because I'm hoping it will affect it quite significantly. And it'll make it really worthwhile, having gone into the mines and gone to all the effort of shipping all those gems and cutting my way through all of those boulders that were in the way of the gemstone mines and things like that. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. I'd love to get to meteor tools, that'd be amazing. I don't know how to do it. I've got a feeling that alloys might be involved, but they might not. I don't know about all of these sort of extra metals that it's talking about that don't seem to have a purpose. I don't know if they have to be put together as alloys or like what happens. It might be that Duante will come up with something. Just don't know. I might plant some more kangaroo paw. Yeah, lentils definitely seem to be one of the better things, just because the soup sells for so much more than any other soup. I don't know why lentil soup sells for more than any other soup. Maybe soy soup as well, because soybeans over in Pumpkin Vale. I had someone comment recently and they were like, oh yeah, I've got like 3 different plots of land and this and that and the other. And I'm like, how do you even manage that? That just sounds stressful. I'm just having a nice little time on my land over here. Get some more honey for me. Honey to the bee, that's you for me. That's a very old song. That's Billie Piper. She, ooh. Stop lying to me, bees. Stop lying about there being honey. But yeah, definitely the way that these seem to work is that you definitely need grown flowers around them. So I imagine that in the winter, beehives just do not work at all. I've got a watermelon harvest today as well. I watered them. What a waste of my watering can. I've got this little tiny mushroom patch sitting there as well. I don't know if those mushrooms will ever be ripe. I don't even know if they're properly in the game yet. But I just keep going with them, just in case. Maybe they'll grow in the winter or something. You never know. I'm gonna have faith that on the very last day of summer, these pineapples will ripen. I have no faith in that at all, by the way, just in case you wondered. I'm also like really hoping that some of these trees will be fall trees and they will actually give me some kind of produce. You never know. Spring of year 2. I'm hopeful for spring of year 2. Yay! Oh man, the watering can's empty already. Hey Test Pilot Pete, I need to brush you and make you love me. I haven't checked on how much the animals love me lately. Now, talking about animals, every time I go past the ferret's cage right now, I want to just take them out and give them a big snuggle because they've got these like gorgeous winter coats coming in and they are so soft. Especially Athena, because she's a semi-Angora, and also it seems like the males have just a very slightly rougher coat than the females. So she is the only Angora female that we have. And she's got the most silkiest, loveliest coat. Oh, it's so gorgeous. So yeah, I'm finding it hard to just let them sleep. I'm just like, come here, give me a cuddle. They're like, no, I want to go play. I'm like, no, come give me a cuddle. You're so soft. So yes, that's just my little rant about the ferrets, because the, you know, soft, cuddly animals need to be appreciated in their time. So yeah, just going around and watering all the trees, and we'll see how that goes. I was really hoping that trees would be a thing that you could sort of set and forget, so you'd be able to like grow them, water them for 28 days, and then that would be your tree for life. But I don't know how that works. And I don't know how often you're supposed to get fruits off them. There are people saying that you only get fruits off them a couple of times. But I thought they were supposed to fruit every couple of days or something. So I don't really know how that's going to go. We'll see. Are they actually in the barn having a sleep? Oh, is that your bed, Ixius? There we go. I haven't done much in the mines today. I haven't had much exploring time today. Right, okay, well, let's at least have a look at the gem cutting station that I spent all that money on. Oh, put it maybe over here or something. I've got a slowly expanding workshop area. It's not very neat, I'm afraid, but it's functional. That's all you need, right? So, rotate. I did one too many rotations. Let's do something like that. Nothing ever seems to be quite square in this game somehow. I don't know why. Is that me? Is that a me thing? Okay, so that is just polishing them on up. And we get polished sardonyx. Info on that, 45 gold. That's doubled its value. So that's great. I get loads of these as well. We should go to the mine. I want to go to the mine right now. I know I'm being creepy, I'm sorry. But it's exciting. I'm gonna plant my kangaroo paw seeds as well. I think I might have camellia planted there. I'm not sure though. It might be kangaroo paw, for all I know. I never know what I've planted. There's always a surprise. This is why I should probably buy those signs and have like little areas for certain types, but no. That's not the way of the She Lab. The way of the She Lab is to have a surprise. And be completely disorganized. Still got cucumbers and things in there. And I still have my honeydew seed I'll be able to plant that, I think, in the fall. Yeah, I will be. I'll be able to do a lot of melon growing. That'll probably be a lot of my my farming quota. I imagine will be melon growing, and then maybe something that I'll ship. I'll get a hybrid of, and then I'll be able to grow that for lots of money. Hurrah! Okay, so it's getting a little bit late now, and I'm a little bit low on the stamina. What kind of day is it going to be tomorrow? Is it going to be a rainy day? It's the last day of the season. When is the market day? Because then I might go over to Pumpkin Vale and have a look at the market and then go back via the mines. Also, it has been taking 100 off me every time I've come back from the mines. It says 5 gold. It does not mean gold. The 5 gold is a lie. So yeah, apparently that's something that needs to be fixed, but it is taking 100 gold off me, so I need to be a little more careful with my money there. Alright, so... I want to watch the crafting channel. Antique dresser, very nice. Cooking channel. Fried eggplant. Oh, that's a little more interesting. How do I fry things? That interests me. Like, how do I do that? Someone was saying you can do fried eggs or boiled eggs, but it's like more than 1 egg or something, so I might try that at some point. I did have a feeling that might have been the case. I'm not shushing you, I'm shushing my phone. I should have put it in Do Not Disturb, but Avax said he would like text me if he wanted to watch the crystal one, the dark crystal, because it's really cool. But it wasn't that. It was just an update. So no, yeah, I have discovered Do Not Disturb on my phone. So this is very cool. Sugar cookies and vanilla ice cream. Like, so I imagine like milk and sugar. Maybe I could make some sort of ice cream. Soy sauce and question mark. I've got loads of soups now. Yeah, so sweet potato fries, sweet potato and cooking oil, tomato and lettuce, green beans and cooking oil for green bean crisps. So if I can get cooking oil, that'd be great. But I don't know how to make cooking oil. Would that be from something like soybeans or... No, he said, actually, they said there was an oil refiner that I could make. So maybe that's what I have to do. Gosh, another sleep. I didn't check the weather, but I'll check that in the morning. There might be rain, you never know. There is no rain. %99% chance of rain. Okay, I will take that chance. And I will not water the crops, and I will go straight up to the mines. Now, before I go to the mines, I need to make sure that the animals are fed. I'm not too worried. Oh, of course, speed. Not too horrendously worried about the animals being stroked and things like that. That seems to just really genuinely help with them loving you. See, Sexus likes me a little bit. Test Pilot Pete's brand new, so doesn't like me too much yet. So doing all of those things really helps them produce more stuff and all that sort of thing. I can move them about. How nice. What was it saying? Oh yeah. It helps them to love you, but like if you need to take a day in the mines and you don't brush them because of that, then that's not the end of the world. I'll try and brush them maybe when I get back. But if I don't go to the mines, I'm never gonna go. I'm just gonna keep like staying here. And I want to get all the cut gems. So I will dump all my stuff that I do not need, which is much of this actually, into here now. What would be lovely would be not to have to drag everything across. It would be a really nice little quality of life improvement if that could be changed at some point. Might be on the plans already, I'm not sure. But just in case it isn't, that would be amazing. I have another large feeding trough. I can put that down as well. just outside. Oh, the coconuts. Right, coconuts I'm going to make into coconut water as well. Just going to put all those away. Make coconut water. Put the large trough down. Because it's always good to have a second one, just so that you can have 2 days worth of stuff in there. And then cook coconut water. 5. And then we're going to go straight to the mines. And if I happen to be able to get some barley in Pumpkin Vale on the way, then that's great too. Okay, coconut water is go. Right. My trough, and I'm going to put that on the other side. And we didn't check the mail. Oh, I'm going to check it when I come back, I think. I'll check my farm quota and I'll check all the rest of the mails. There's probably loads of money sitting for me in the mail, to be fair. But I don't really care. I want to just go and get stuff. So, I've got a nice empty inventory. I've got a little bit of money to do fast travel. Not very much, actually. Yeah, if I could get money for fast travel, that would be great. Alright, then. I probably have a couple of thousand sat in that mailbox. So, maybe we should go there. Alright. So, let me just check. 1 second. Oh, it was yesterday. That was the market day. Alright, never mind. Never mind. I don't know what the season for barley is either, but it would be lovely to make flour, because I got a feeling that making flour is going to open up the way to quite a bit of sort of things like bread and stuff like that. Quite useful. Because cooking is the way to stamina, and stamina is the way to awesomeness. Now, where am I going? I was going to the mailbox. Excuse my dippiness there. I was being dippy. I'm just excited to go mining gems. Ridiculously overexcited about that. Okay, the mailbox is in over here. It's not too far away. I might actually get to the mines. I really want to get to the mines sometime this episode. Even if the episode has to be a long one. 885, 750, 816, 2,210. I received 3,000 coins, so that's enough to do a little bit of fast travel. It's not enough for a horse, though. A horse will be... So I got 4,700. I'm only 4,000 away from a horse. Although, what happened to that 99% chance of rain? Doesn't seem to be happening. I'm getting a little bit paranoid about that. I may go and water my crops. Sorry guys, I know I wanted to go to the mines so bad as well. But I don't want to lose that Pickaxe crop. Look at you, Genie, so smug. With his fruit trees of fruit. Wish I could be that smug. Where did the music go? It just cut out on me. Oh no, there it is again. Okay, that's fine. It just got to the end of the track or something. So yeah, I'm gonna water everything again. And hope that some of the fall stuff is good. I'm paranoid, okay? Right, there is no point in watering these at this point. I think the coffee might die tomorrow as well. I don't know. I don't know about that. But the lentils and the patarettes will remain. And I won't even bother planting the tomatolons until tomorrow. And then we'll get to winter, and the only thing we'll be able to plant is lentils and potatoes. But that'll be enough to keep us going in the mines. My animals are pooping everywhere. I'm gonna leave it to later, it's fine. Going to the mines. In fact, do I have a good pickaxe right now? I have a silver pickaxe, right? But that's not very good. Do I have enough gold to make a golden pickaxe? Or to make another silver one? I don't have enough gold to make a golden pickaxe. Enough for an iron one. Nickel, cobalt, silver. I don't have that much silver either. I have a load of iron bars though. Maybe I should make a spare iron pickaxe because I'm going to run out. Maybe I should even make 2. Because the worst thing would be if I travelled all the way there and I didn't have a pickaxe. How bad would that be? So let's make an iron pickaxe and let's build... I have enough for like 3 of them. Do I have enough for 4? Yes, I do. That's fine then, I'll make 4. And then we will never need to worry about pickaxes again. No, we will, but... Okay, I need to water my lentils and water the trees. And then I can go. Oh man, it takes so long to get out of here. That 99% chance of rain, I think, is probably because it was past midnight. It probably is for tomorrow. So the first day of fall will be a rainy day. Almost guaranteed. Oh, and now we've got a black bean harvest as well. Well, they were pretty good because you just kept on harvesting those all the way through. And that sort of thing I like. So what I'll probably do in future is I'll go for the things that can be reharvested. I'll plant those early in the season. I'll plant tomatolons and what are they called? Parsnip carrots. I've forgotten their name. Potarots. Oh, they're potato carrots, aren't they? Yes, potarots. They're not parsnips. There's nothing to do with parsnips in this game. They just look like parsnips. But yeah, I would love to just like play this game for almost like 7... I probably will just keep going until the library's completed, honestly. The museum is completed. But possibly in streams or my own time or whatever, I might continue it until I've got a really lovely looking sort of farming area. And maybe do a little video taking you on a tour or something. So I've got a feeling that you'll probably finish the game before you've really got this going as a nice area. It's so huge compared to like the amount you seem to be able to plant easily at this stage of the game anyway. I've got a huge planting area. You can go away, don't need you. So I've planted everything, I've fed everything, watered everything. I've got some stuff for my stamina, I've got loads of pickaxes. Like, I think I'm prepared now. But yeah, I was kind of banking on it starting to rain at 6 AM and then it didn't. And I was like, oh no, it's not going to rain today, is it, at all? So when I was getting all that rain in the springtime, it allowed me to go to, well, to explore and to do a lot of gathering of seeds and things like that. But now I've gathered a lot of the different seeds from the wilderness that I'll be able to plant, other than the ones that are obviously Pumpkin Vale only ones. So I'm going to go to Pumpkin Vale first. Okay, because that's 100. Takes 2 hours, so I'll be there at about 2 o'clock. And I'm going to go and see if there's anything. I know they said it was Pumpkin Vale Market, but I'm going to go see if any of the shops in Pumpkin Vale, any of the seed shops, maybe have barley. Because I would love to have flour in this game, just for the cooking side of it, and I do enjoy doing the cooking. Let's go and have a look. I love the fact that you can visit Pumpkin Vale and get everything there and Wahoo Beach. Like your starting location, all it changes is where you are on the map when you start. That's really all it changes. Okay, let's have a look at the map because I'm not familiar with Pumpkin Vale. So I am just outside the clothing store. There's the Lily Bean Cafe, the post office, flower shop, salon. Farm shops, that would be for animal. No, farm shop would be for farming stuff. Okay, so carry on along this road. And try and get to the kind of Cherrywood Drive. Okay. Let's keep going. So it's quite a way through. And yeah, I've been neglecting the notice board as well. There's a lot of people saying that the day in this is too short. And I'm like, maybe. But I think it just wants you to choose to specialise what you do a little bit, that's all. I think those are really, really good to start your journey. Like when you're trying to get like a little bit of money as a starter. But then as your crops start to come into their own, you need to spend more time on them and your animals and things. I think maybe it's better then not to worry so much about the quests. They're just optional ways of earning money. So don't try. I think the thing with this game as well to think about is to not get too stressed out trying to do everything. You've got plenty of time to do the museum, and apparently the museum times will get pushed back as you do more things. Oh wow, look at all the flowers and things you can plant here. They've got the windmills and everything. Wow, that looks lovely. Okay, I will have that eventually. So Sebastian, hello. Are you selling any barley? How are you doing? Seeing new crops peek out of the ground is just the best, don't you think? Yes. Right? You know what I'm talking about, bud? Oh, I got some friendship. There we go. That's good. What I would like to buy. Black bean, raspberry, coffee, kidney bean, apple tree. Bell pepper, turnip. Fertilizer. Increases crops by +9. Also, it's made of poop. What? Why don't they... Do they not... Why have I not found this in Oahu Beach? Because I'm going to be doing this for those tomatolons. Let me buy 9 fertilizer for those tomatolons. And if I can get 9 of those, that's 50 times 9. That is 450 gold per plot that I sow. I think. Oh no, it increases crops by +3 to +9. So maybe the ones that don't give me 6. So give me an extra 3. Okay, that is not as good as I thought, but it's still pretty good because of the cost of the... So if I get an extra 3 per plot, and I'm getting 9, so 3 times 9 is 18 times 50. 500, yeah, definitely worth the fertilizer. Absolutely worth it. It's even worth the fertilizer plus the ride up here, to be honest. Oh, by the way, at the same time, would you buy my black beans off me so I can get a little bit more space in my inventory? Because that'd be lovely. Wonderful. Have a nice day to you too. So by the time I get all these lovely gems from the mine, we're going to be really well off now as well. So, where am I compared to where the mine is, though? Oh, miles away. Ugh. All the way across town. And I didn't even find barley. I'm going to keep going around all of the farmers' markets until I do. Eventually, it will pop up somewhere. Maybe it is a fall-only thing. I don't think so, though, because someone would have told me by now. Someone would have said about that. I'm going the wrong way. Go cross country. This is not an alchemy story, so roads do not make me go faster. This game and Alchemy Story don't have sprint in them, so I went into Re-Legend assuming there wouldn't be sprint, and there is. So everyone's like, why are you going so slow? It's because of all these other games. I'm playing too many. Although Alchemy Story, I reckon I've only got about another 6 to 9 episodes left on that. As a conservative estimate. I don't have that much left of Hammerhelm now, so that's going to be gone off the channel pretty soon. Just maybe have a few less series going at once. It'd be a little bit easier to juggle. Mind you, I was doing very well at juggling everything until my ear decided to betray me. And mean that I couldn't do as much as I wanted. How is it dark? Oh, Marion. I still have time. It's fine. It's fine, guys. We still have some time to go in this mine, alright? If I lived in Pumpkin Vale, this would all be so much easier. But I had to live on the beach. Yep. I like the way it looked better. I might start another save for the more sort of beachy stuff. Sorry, not the more beachy stuff, for a Pumpkin Vale run. You're gonna run past all the salt and copper and everything like that. Don't want none of that. Just gonna run straight past it and go for the gems. For the money. If anyone's struggling with the darkness in the mines, I tend to be someone who plays with gamma really high on every game I do because I like things bright. I like to be able to see. And despite that, I do still get some people complaining about darkness in some games, so it's probably a good thing that I'm like that. But if you go to the settings and you go to the graphics and you go to... No, probably video then. No. It might well be post-processing. Usually you'll have something for gamma. Doesn't look like you do here though. No. So you may need to do like something like monitor brightness possibly if you really are struggling then. I was just going to say that sometimes you can turn brightness of the game up within the actual game settings. It was just because some of the people in the comments were saying that they were really struggling with the dark mine. I think some of you did find gamma actually, but I don't know. Maybe that was another game. I could be getting confused actually. I play a lot of games with mines in them. You have no idea how many games have mines and how many games have fishing that I play. So, pop on through here. We're getting into the bit where we find more gold and everything like that. And if we pop on through this bit where I always get stuck on the rocks. But I always seem to manage to find my way out. So around here, I'm pretty sure we go around here and we can start finding gemstones. In this little cave up here, I think. Ah, no, that's another rock that I need to get rid of. Okay. These may all well be gold. So I'm going to take my little pickaxe and I'm going to mine them because... Oh, it's copper still. No, copper is rubbish. It's not actually. What I need to do with my copper is to make a load of tools out of them. Is it maybe around here then? There was a bit where I kind of rounded a corner and then suddenly there was loads of gems. But I'm getting a bit lost today. Oh, I remember this bit, okay. And then I would go from here around the corner this way. Pretty sure it's this way from here. Oh yes, this is my gem bit. Yeah, I remember. There's gems here, look, there's pink ones and stuff. Got amber. Oh, we got aquamarine. Well, probably salt. Oh, zinc. Alright, we might get steel around here as well. Don't know. If I can get steel, that would be quite handy. Or uranium. And I think along here I was starting to... Oh no, I got through the rock, didn't I? There was a rock through here. And some of this may be silver and steel and stuff like that, so I need to try and pick it up. Right, let's have a mushroom soup. It's 9:15. It sounds like it's raining. How dare it rain? I never know whether it rains in Pumpkin Vale and Wahoo Beach at the same time though. I have not been able to test that, obviously, because I can't be in two places at once. Steel, handy, very handy. Steel is much, much more durable. Now along here there was a rock and I think I had started. What? I thought I'd gone through that rock already. I'm almost certain I had. Oh golly gosh. Well, that's going to be a bit of a pain. Luckily I got my mushrooms on me, my mushroom soups and my coconut waters. And I've been picking up mushrooms as I've gone along, but yeah, that's still very annoying. Because I'm almost certain I already got through this rock before, and I don't think... Unless I somehow had to restart or something, or maybe this is not the rock I think it is, but I'm pretty sure I'm in the same place. This is why we made lots of iron pickaxes, but they're not as good. They're not as good. They're going to take longer to get through this rock now. I would like to make a gold pickaxe eventually. Beggars cannot be choosers though, and I haven't had much gold yet. I have a lot of stamina replenishing stuff though. Maybe the rocks do respawn if you don't go back soon enough, or like at the beginning of a season or something. Okay, I picked up some iron. I'm almost certain this was the same place. So what's this then? Zinc. Boring. But never mind. Salt. What seems to be rubbish stuff? Okay, this is better. Sapphires. Hopefully cut sapphires will be a nice thing to get. So we're actually getting a good haul now. Uranium. Oh! Yes! No! Don't zuzz me! Sardonyx. I'm gonna get sent. I'm gonna get sent home. I took too long. But I found uranium. Quick, let's see if I can get any more before I get passed out, because it'll be worth it then. Okay. Oops. I need to plan better for this. I need to plan so much better, because it's the first day of fall as well, which is really ideally a day when I should be planting, but never mind. We'll see what the quota is in the morning. I've been going for ages. So I think we're going to actually end the episode right here. I'm going to save it up, and then in the morning... Oh, we're in Pumpkin Vale as well, so to add insult to injury, not only is it the second day of fall, so I've missed an entire day, right, by passing out. Not only that, but I can't find my way out of the hospital, and it's going to cost me money. It's going to cost me money to get back as well. Ugh. So yes, we'll do that next time. So I did, however, have a really good haul. Look at this haul from the mines though. And I'll just have to be more careful next time. I didn't get enough gold though. So frustrating. But I've got amber, aquamarine, I've got sapphire, I've got chiroprase, uranium. We got our first uranium there. So I've opened up some kind of part of the cave that involves uranium. So I'm super happy with that. Oh, apparently I can check my mail here as well. So honeydew, potato, cantaloupe, zucchini, sugarcane, lentils, mayonnaise, and cheese. Now, I can do all of those. I know I can do all of those. And I pretty much have seeds for all of them as well, I think, with the exception of the mayonnaise and the cheese. I may need to be able to process those, get a cheese processor and things like that. Now that'll happen as I ship milk. That'll be once my cow grows up, so we'll see. We are excited to announce that the factory for our famous liquid jounce will be completed on the 1st of spring of year 3. That's okay, we're only on fall of year 1 at the moment. We have time. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. So I'm going to save up here. We're going to go down to the at least it's raining as well, so everything's watered. The animals might be a little bit hungry, but I did leave them feed as well. So yeah, we're going to go back on the bus to Wahoo Beach next time, and we'll get all of the planting and stuff going, and I'll spend a bit of time on the farm before I try to go back to the mines. But I'm finding it really hard to juggle the farm and the mines at the moment, so I'm thinking that the mines will be a proper thing come the winter time. Definitely I'll be in there like every day. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, then please do leave me a like below if you'd like to see more pumpkin days, and please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime though, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.